Uh, I'll go for one more. One more, like, knuckle. Why is this intro so loud? Because this game is loud. Keep in mind, I have the emulator set the volume to 50%. It is still loud at 50%, and I lowered the volume here on my Go XLR by like 20%. Maybe, yeah, 20% just about. So yeah, it's terribly audio balanced. And come to think of it, that Yakuza 5 remaster game that I apparently like running so much, yeah, that doesn't have great audio balance either. So it's historical. It's like one of their bad habits. one of one of RG's greatest sins or downfalls is audio balance. Not so much like the quality of the soundtrack. It's literally just they don't know how to audio balance anything. Also, oh god, this is so bad. Okay. Focus too much on the boobs to balance audio. You could look at it like that. Excuse me. E button? I mean, they didn't really focus on booba until I'd say Yakuza 3. They do have hostesses in this game, though. Was it the first game to introduce karaoke? Yes. Oh wow, that did so much damage. Come on. Huh? That guy spawned right behind you again. I hate this game. Not here. Excuse me. Let me grab you. Are you This is the third run in a row with Knuckles. That is the third run in a row. I am not joking. Third run. 3 out of 4 and 3 in a row. Gotta love that tutorial. Yeah. It's actually much easier to do the, it's actually much easier to do, like, the later turnaround attacks because you can actually chain them. Whereas with the elbow, you kind of just do the one elbow and then start using front-facing attacks again. This could still save time, but I don't think it will. Because even though the tutorial was okay, that fight was bad. Only barely losing time is okay. So yeah, this is gonna be my final attempt. If it just dies, then it's it for the day. Can't believe he got Knuckles. Yeah, that's the third time in a row in 4 attempts. Oh, fuck. I couldn't kick him either because I already had heat. Kicking is a viable finishing strat, but only when you have, like, only when you don't have the Knuckles. Otherwise, you just do the heat action. Sometimes I forget that, and I try kicking, then I do the heat action, which is infinitely slower than just hitting them normally. Oh my god, what the fuck? Talk to him, Kiryu. Try not to get too close to the save point because it does trigger text. Stole all of Panda's Knuckles, basically. But if you want to be frank, if you want to get technical about it, yesterday I also did attempts, and I only got Knuckles twice. Oh my god, I got stuck again. I only got Knuckles twice out of, what, 32 attempts? So I guess this is all of the probability coming together in this one day. So oh, for fuck's sake, dude. yesterday was absolutely cursed. So I'm gonna lose time because I got knocked down, presumably. Maybe I'll save time, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna save time because my movement getting into the ground was pretty shit, so. Kurokawa, stop following me. I don't need to talk to you. I saved a little bit of time. Actually, that's compared to the time loss I started with, that's actually quite a bit. There's best show. Let's go to some of this. Oh my fuck. Ah, fuck. I forgot to keep holding it for that cutscene. Oh, my back. Oh, come on. This fucker. No. Not what I wanted to do. Fuck. I knew that was coming. Ow. Really? That's gonna lose me some time. Time that I don't have. Oh, hey, Cloud Savage. Fuck. Going okay. It's not great. This run's losing too much time, though. Compared to what I know I can get, it's... The good thing, the only good thing about today is that I had 3 knuckles in a row, which is pretty rare. Oh my god, what the hell is this movie? Really kind of wish you had some control over the camera. Oh, no. Knuckle RNG on point. On point. Ah, fuck, I forgot I could move. To just always be holding up. I'm making this my final attempt because I'm just frankly too tired right now. Oh my god. Why did the movement reset there? Usually, if you don't move at all, he just keeps going in the same direction. Oh. Regardless of what direction you're actually holding. they actually got in ASAP this time. Cursed flashing text. Because this is emulated. An emulator can't handle text for some reason. It also can't handle shops for pretty much the same reason. I assure you, though, the gameplay is exactly the same. Well, okay, it's not exactly the same. The only way it's not the same is that I actually have faster load times. So a console run and an emulator run are not directly comparable. That being said, I do intend to push emulator runs on the leaderboard, like as a separate category, just because at some point Sony is going to change their minds about the whole like PSN store situation. I did that again. This time with a different locker key. Yeah, I feel like at some point Sony is gonna overturn their decision to not axe the shop, and they'll axe it anyway. That was a bit risky. Yes. I mean, there's a way to go when it comes to longevity of these games. It doesn't always have to be that way, but considering this is a Japan only game, I feel like the stance has to evolve with the times, you know. I think every Yakuza run has like a ban, or like has a ban on emulator runs, or like they're just not allowed, and I don't really know why that is. Especially since the JP only games have really shitty preservation. Like they still haven't ported Dead Souls to any other platform. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise is still not ported to any other console. Kenzan is stuck in purgatory because it's Japan only and also because of the plot. Fuck you. Only games where emulators allowed are the PSP games. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. I feel like we should have meme runs like the what did I say elevator? Yakuza 3 PS3. Because that would be utterly cursed. or Yakuza 5 even. Like I have, well, no, I could get the wrong Brit. It would be funny. World record holder attempts PS3 emulator runs. Yakuza 5 100%. Who knows if it'll be faster or not. Yakuza 3 might be faster on PS3 because whoops. Yakuza 3 might be faster because there's much less content in that version of the game. Because for the localization of Yakuza 3, they removed a lot of the sub-stories. Also, I'm gonna lose time because I fucking forgot to concentrate on the screen. Yeah. That's why it was such a big deal that Yakuza 3 Remastered did so many more things than the other two games that were remastered. Because they actually restored the content that was missing from the English release. So we have to do this. You have to go to Stigil for this bit because we don't really have a good way of obtaining money to skip the talk and go straight to Isaki, or to the Isaki fight, I should say. So we have to actually do the thing you're intended to do. Right. For a second, I thought I forgot where Stigil was. Very conveniently, the chair is the marker where it's just barely enough to get you in. I don't know if this taxi's... I think this taxi is faster, especially with emulator load times. Get in! Unfortunately, emulator does not change whether or not it's easier to move with GDU. It's still a pain in the ass. It should be faster, because one thing that Tap did not do to his PS3 at the time was put an SSD in it. Mahjong time. So Isaki seems to take 3 hits from the tables. It actually does work on him. You don't have to like combo him. Yeah, I'm also figuring out strats that would hopefully make the 214 much easier. Because Tap is getting close to the 2-year anniversary of that of his world record run. Done on a hard drive, by the way. He did that run on hard drive. So I feel like just by slapping an SSD onto his PS3, he would probably do the 214 pretty easily. I forgot which part of the game we were at. I thought we had to go back into Serena right away so that we could give her the beer and the underwear. But we just left Serena. I'm like, that's not how the run's supposed to go. Just sequence broke the game. It's notoriously difficult to do in this in the Yakuza series, because they're always like, you gotta go here, right? Well, I mean, in this game, you can ignore some of those things, like the sigil thing in chapter 13, completely optional. Even though it tells you need to go there, but you can just go back to Aoi and skip it entirely. Even then, though, K2 is still faster because there's so many more things you're able to skip. And walking in this game in OG2 is much, much slower. Well, I shouldn't say much slower, but like the amount that you have to walk is still pretty noticeable, especially when you factor in the limited number of taxis in this game. I'm gonna pick up a Scanda water here, and then we pick up the dagger, and that's it. In K2, you pick up a nameless katana, a tome, a technique tome, I think, and then the dagger. On Legend, you pick up a sacrifice stone that's right next to the tome, I think. But in OG2, you also have to deal with the assassin, which is much more annoying in OG2, but I mean, it's still manageable mostly. Because if you let this guy escape somehow, you're not buffering your gut punches or you mess up your gut punches, this guy runs across the entire parking lot. Yeah, I don't think this guy's ever been a problem for me personally. Because I don't know, it just like hearing it from other people. Oh, this is one of the most annoying fights ever. And then you just like fucking stun lock him with gut punches that you can buffer for free. And it's like, why did anyone think this was hard? Well, I guess if you do mess up, then it becomes a problem, but I haven't messed that part up yet. Because gut punches are easy when you can just buffer them. Sadly, you can never buffer gut punches ever again in any other game, because the buffer window became much, much smaller. And I don't know why. Ah. Could be a fight spawn there, and then there could also be a fight spawn to the right. Yeah, that guy. Oh, I got that guy stuck for once. We have to unequip the Knuckles because you can't go into the Coliseum with our own Knuckles. We have to use whatever they give us. Fortunately, we can choose what they give us. And we're just gonna pick the Knuckles that they provide us. Now these Knuckles are actually slightly stronger than the regular ones. As evidenced by the heat action that we'll be spamming later on. If you're wondering why I'm not getting hit there, is because those moves actually have invincibility. It's either invincibility or they displace their hitbox far enough that they just don't get hit by that move. Now for Majima, you've got a heat action with the Knuckles that is much stronger than the regular one. And we can keep spamming it because the heat cost is actually minimal. Holy Majima time. Okay. For once, a perfect Majima fight. Every other time today, it's been, oh, he gets up and then decides that the heat action will not hit him, and then instead he gets a hit on me. Or he starts right away being super aggressive, and then again, not enabling me to do the heat action. Oops, I'm supposed to mash for that one. Mash to enter. Oh my god. These pillars are always in the fucking way. And then the camera switches up on you like that, and then switches again. Man. You can kind of understand why people don't want to play these games, but I'd argue that you should still play these games. If you wanted to get good at the combat, then there's no better place to start than here. Hey, X-Play. Still no giveaway, I'm afraid. No! Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna lose time because of that dude. Time that could have been spent, you know, going fast. What? I did the thing you're supposed to do, by the way. You're supposed to use that barrier. False advertising. It's mostly a joke because Panda is like I forget exactly what spawned it, but like I just had the idea. Oh, Tap, you're gonna like this. This is my third attempt in a row with Knuckles. out of 4 attempts total. The only attempt that did not get Knuckles was the very beginning. The system is rigged. I also apparently triggered a sub-story that's like right in front of Serena because I walked too close to it, and then it looked like the emulator just glitched out completely, and I could only progress by doing a fight. And I didn't want to do that fight, so I had to restart that run. But this is I'm gonna make this my final attempt, so yeah, hopefully this counts for something. God damn it. There we go. Resetting OG2. That is not the mood today though. Only reset because, you know, the run died. Like the run actually died to some place that wasn't Knuckles. I never checked which way was faster, but I like walking this way since it's more complicated and I like to practice my movement here. Okay, I'm actually gonna try something different here. I'm gonna try using the planks. Is there anywhere in here? Wait, how many are there? Oh. There we go. That never seems to work. Where'd he go? Why is he walking farther away from me? Walker. Ah! I don't know how to initiate the suck. God, I was just stuck at the top there. What the hell? Okay, so carts and planks, potentially good. If the younger brother stops walking away from you, that is. Let's hope we're not resetting this point, because it should be pretty. It should be a pretty easy segment. I might also consider incorporating the that bicycle with heat actions. There's also a pipe in that room in the second fight. I don't know if anything else would be useful. Like, it's certainly safer to just go the gut punch route, but I think there are ways to make this set piece faster. But I'm not brave enough to incorporate them just yet. Yeah, like that pipe. That box is probably useless. Yeah, that's better. Oh my god, my movement. Can we be brave Twitch streamer? Not yet. Someday when I'm better with this one. That's not the start of that. Very weird interactions with that door and this guy. Oh god. Oh my dear Jesus, what is with this camera? Almost gold. Okay, this part I think I ran into one cop last time. So if you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, then be my guest. Two cops are chasing me. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Don't have to deal with any of that shit. Oh my god, stop talking. Excuse me. That might be dangerous. Oh. I actually got the movement right this time. Nice. We almost went into the Okashimaru. You don't need to do that. Okay. This fight has always historically been ass for me. Oh, I guess I got it. Sort of. Sure. One of them's dead, at least. Sure. Historically, always been shit. This time, it is not so shit. Right, that was great. That was pretty... But, like, compared to what I've experienced before, that was actually amazing. Ah, fuck, I got stuck there. No. Alright. Now this fight is always a bit of a pain because you get full heat and then you start knocking these guys down. That. Sure, we'll go with that. Jesus, that's a lot of time save. Okay, let's not run into that sub-story again. Or whatever that was. Like, it happened right around there. Like, just as I exited the alleyway, and I don't know what happened. Nice. Very nice, Caesar-chan. Wait, I forgot we could just walk in. I like how he's doing that pose to no one. He just wants to be cool. Okay, wait for him to... Oh, no, I guess he's just gonna swamp. Okay. Now we have Hayashi. Oh, good. He stopped blocking. There you go. See, if he keeps blocking the jabs before the gut punch, you have to do a couple of extra gut punches, maybe several more extra gut punches. So it's a good thing that he didn't. He stopped blocking after like the first few. Now the problem is I have no idea where it's gonna position me next. Ah. Preferably far away from the poles or the pylons, because we need to use this bat on him that we picked up in chapter 6. Ah. There we go. Not the cleanest Hayashi fight, although if I had gone with my strat, I probably could have. My patented strat is just use the other stamina at XX. Yeah. And then use the heat action on him, because I don't think it's like if you actually do that fight right, I think he's always gonna have like that much health left. It's kind of unfortunate considering I hit him with an extra. I got that extra heavy on him as well. Oh well. Right. I always forget about these two guys for some reason. I think there's only one more dude left. Ah. That was so close. And then he started attacking immediately for no reason, even though I wasn't anywhere near him. Like, what the fuck? Okay, this is the part where we died. This is like the farthest we've gotten. So... Ow. Oh, he's not dead. I was wondering what was that. Okay. Well, at least we still had spare healing for that. Or that could have been disastrous. Alright, well. Here's the, oh, it's not, it's not a minute 40 anymore. It's more like 30 seconds. Just had to do Shindo skip, and then we'll be fine. We can save half a minute. Oh hey, Fran. Yeah, sorry, there's no giveaway. There's only stabs. Hope you're doing well, Fran. I'm playing Yakuza 2, as you can see. I'm on a decent pace. Oh god. I got disoriented because it's OG2. You never know where the camera can end up. Yeah. Everyone's off to work. Sad. What can you do? That's just the adult life. Oh god. Alright, so here it's time to incorporate some of my own tech. It is a PS2 game, but it's ported over to PS3 and played on emulator because I... Ow. Okay, he's actually distracting me now. Ow. No. Let him cook. Oh wait, hit me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it could have been executed better, but I don't know. Considering the considering the shit that Daigo's been putting us through lately, I think that was okay. It's not great. Now we're in low health because we're in low health so that we can do the next fight more easily. And don't worry about Kiryu needing to take a dump. He's fine. For the purposes of the speedrun, he's fine. Never seen Yakuza 2 before. You're on YouTube, so no clue how it looked walking about. Yeah, this is how it looks. As you can see, it's aged perfectly well. Hope you're doing good, Gulshan. You check out my YouTube channel, it's nothing but cursed content. Does it keep my health up? Or it keeps my heat up, right? Yeah, it keeps my health, my heat up because it's, because I'm on critical health. Don't worry about that spin, it's fine. It's a free spin because you have to open the door at the same time. Alright, Shindo. This guy has like 5 health bars or something ridiculous like that. Maybe 3? Probably 3. You have to take him down to 1 bar here. Don't mind these guys, they're just stone-faced. Pray for Shindo skip. Yeah, I have to watch his health really carefully because sometimes he blocks the hits. Like that. Really annoying. Stop doing that. I'm at like not that critical health, so I have like some leeway, but not that leeway. Oh my god, it didn't reset my position. What determines whether or not he like his position gets reset? Because it seems to be completely random. Like I just thought it like you were too far from the staircase, it would just do that for you. Stop blocking. And stop messing up the gut punch. Oh, that's too much. Oh my god. He actually got hit by all of that this time. Rippin' pepperoni. Yeah. It's not even enough health to take him down. Fuck this fight, dude. Does Shindo skip the QTE? Yes. It also skips the feel the heat. If you're like if you're just shy from like doing the Shindo skip successfully, but you still get the heat action, you oh my god, this fucking movement. That QTE will kill him, but you kind of still need that one in the first place, so I'm saving time over my PB because the PB tried Shindo skip, but it failed. Like it still had to do the ridiculously long QTE. So it's still time save, but we could save like 20 seconds. I can't believe that guy still saw me. He's not gonna catch up to me, but it kind of annoys me that he still saw me. And we got big dudes taking up the brass knuckles spot, which I don't think they normally spawn until you're at this point of the game. There's that fight spawn right there, and then you have to walk up to this girl, who is actually Takashi's date, or as we like to call him, or as the split likes to call him, Taka shit, because he never learns his lesson. Well, he'll learn his lesson eventually, but not this game. Now I have no idea which way's faster, so I'm just gonna go down this way because in the hopes that it is actually faster. Precariously walking past these people like it's nobody's business. Don't get stuck there. You can talk to him from all the way back there for some reason. Oh right, he always sends you he always sends you out of the tower, like he kicks you out. From here it should be easier to see whether there are fight spawns or not. Is that the Muno? Is that the small Muno brother? Kind of looked like him. All right. I've got one safety spin against these guys. I could have saved the spin, realizing that Shindo was just at too low of an HP threshold. Just contrary to my previous belief that that heat action doesn't actually last forever. It does last a very long time, but it's not an infinite heat action, sadly. Do random fights happen less? I'm just dodging them. You can tell that there's a fight spawn when someone like audibly calls out for me. There are also like the people that are just like walking around, like that guy in the purple vest. That's what the fight spawns look like, and I'm taking a specific path so that I don't run into any of them. I know most where most of the fight spawns are at this point. They're always in the fixed spot in this game. But they're not always there. If that makes sense. There's another fight spawn right here. Definitely didn't mean to call it out like that, but that's how it is. Oh my god, it's so hard to get in this bar sometimes. That's gonna bite me in the ass in chapter 12. Give me money I'm looking at. Yeah, that guy. Most of the fights look like that. I think it's actually faster to taxi the Stigil. I'm not sure. I think that's probably the reason why I'm like running so low on probably why I'm running so low on yen is because I take extra taxis in the hopes that they are actually faster. I think Panda tested it and it seemed to be faster. On emulator want a taxi. Yeah, I still have to be careful though, because remember, one wrong taxi and I'm suddenly out of money. Oh wait, I don't have any heat. What the shit? Ow. Oh my god. Yeet. That was pretty slow. God damn it. Then we have to watch like 2 minutes of cutscenes after that. Thankfully, you don't have to walk all the way down here, though. You just have to walk up to the bottom of that staircase. Yeet is legit. Yeah, it's not necessarily the most optimal thing there because you have to keep unequipping and re-equipping the knuckles. But as for my spins, I'm actually in a pretty safe spot. Yeah, 3 is what you want. 2 is like the minimum. If you're at 1, you better hope that you spin you better hope that spin like gets you a lot of mileage in chapter 12. I always forget the movement here. It's kind of weird. In OG2, you spawn at the bottom bottom left corner of the map, and you have to go up to this corner or this northeast corner of like where Aoi is. But in K2, you spawn in the bottom right corner of the map, and you need to go to the bottom left. So exactly where you spawned originally in OG2. So here you only have to worry about the guy in the middle, Satoshi. Of course, it doesn't hurt to target him, or it doesn't hurt to target his friends as well, because his friends are very, very annoying. I might save a tiny bit of time, because that was pretty fast. Yeah, I like kicking there, because it's always like a decent amount of damage. It's not the most damage you could possibly do to finish a fight, but it's fast enough. And I think it's actually faster than doing 2 light attacks. I saved 0.1 second. I don't know why it took such a wide turn around that taxi. I guess I just didn't want to, like, accidentally talk to it. Now, there could be a fight spawn here, but it won't matter, because Kaoru is also right next to it. Okay, hopefully in this next bit there won't be that annoying fight encounter. I have seen the way to dodge it, but I have not successfully done it myself. On Kema. So this is one of the this is probably the most changed chapter in the entirety of K2. So in OG2, this district called Senseicho exists. It was completely cut out of K2 because RGG's B team didn't have the budget to put it in K2. So they changed the way to get into K-Mod completely for that game. Okay, so he's not here, but that doesn't mean he won't be there in like a couple of minutes.
Huh? Oh.
Second option twice. You clearly don't have the money to.
No.
You clearly don't have the money to like get the info right away, so we're gonna play him. We're also going to pay that cheater. The money to cheat. And that's checkmate. What's this area used for again? To get into Kema. Because they need some info. Like, Kiryu and Kaoru need some info out of... Or, like, ways to get some more info. Because the info dealers they've been dealing with have been absolute garbage. That's the way I look at it, at least. So yeah, you don't do this at all. In fact, like the K2's chapter 11 is so short compared to this. Back and forth. Really glad that that guy isn't there. So he gives us a location, but before we get to that location, we need to pick something up that is probably even more important than the brass knuckles we got all the way in chapter 1, which is another pair of knuckles. This is basically the cheat code to do the tiger fight fast. And also do the rest of the run fast, so you don't have to keep relying on this one set of brass knuckles. So you have to go in here. You have 6,700 yen left. This should be good enough, but as long as you don't mess up. Oh my god, camera needs to stop changing. You pick up this one, 49. Okay, 100 yen to use that thing. Now we have a number. That's not the... password here. I think it's like the number of like flights of stairs. An NPC knows the answer, but considering this is a speedrun, we already know the answer to that passcode, so... No. We need to get out of here. I don't want to talk to you, Karu. So the guy on the phone gave us another password. This is the password we need to use to get in Takema. It's like the final piece of the puzzle, I believe. Oh my god, these things are solid objects. It kills me. You have to order this thing 3 times. So eventually, it'll lead us to another place, which was literally just outside of that tower that we visited like 2 minutes ago. So thanks guys for making this really complicated for no reason. The bottom option. And then the rest of this is the same as K2. There's no Santa Claus here, sadly. Even though it is Christmas. This is around Christmas time, so... Ow. Oh, yeah, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Yeah, I forgot you kind of have to, like, stop him from doing that. So, we're gonna lose a little bit of time compared to gold, but because my PB actually ran into that fight I was talking about earlier, we save a bunch of time. That isn't the final piece of the puzzle, though, for saving time. We are getting there, though. But then this bit. So we're bleeding. We're bleeding out pretty bad, actually. But that's fine. As long as we don't run into anyone. It's actually kinda hard to run into people here. We just hug the left wall. Now the problem is this upcoming guy. We're still hugging the wall, but we also have to turn into Aoi as soon as possible. And of course we failed it again. Unsurprisingly. I'm not surprised anymore. This sign is so fucking annoying, and that staircase is impossible to scale up for no reason. So Kiryu's all up and healthy again for now. He's kind of patched up. He's sort of kind of okay, but still in pretty bad shape. But he's in good enough shape to like walk around all healthy. Now we have to talk to Kurokawa. Figure out where Haruka is. And now we taxi to the lockers. Taxi to lockers. Not Senseicho. And that's an unknown person telling us to get to the golf center. Because that's supposedly where Haruka is. I'm gonna walk up here, even though I'm pretty sure it's still faster to taxi, because I'm a little bit worried about my yen count. That's not the first time that's happened. There is like a fight spawn somewhere in the top of Sotenbori, but I don't remember if it was before or after the golf center. I think there might be a couple of other items you can use for this fight to make it like easier, but potentially faster. But they're a bit too far away. After that, I think we're safe from fight spawns. You're actually gonna want to unequip your knuckles here because you want to throw one of these dudes in. Into the water. And if you've played this game before, I'm sure you know where this is going. This guy has to go too. Oh my god, he won't behave. There we go. Okay, so now that we have taken care of that fight and we no longer need any like free spots in our inventory, we can go to the lockers and finally get these items. And then we go to Senseicho. Now, the reason why I am being very specific about that is that the last run pretty much died to not having enough money and doing the taxi thing too early. Because if you try to open the lockers too early, the net result is that you end up like having a full inventory, and you have to like kind of like either empty your existing inventory or just, you know, leave it in the locker. We obviously don't want to deal with any of that, so we do things in a very specific order to avoid like that nonsense. Oh right, you have too much heat. Now Isaki's gonna tell you that Haruka is actually at Osaka Castle. And yes, Osaka does have a castle. Okay, I think we have enough. I think we have enough to taxi for the rest of the run. I think we might be one short again. These are always the same. Like between like each individual like spike trap always has like the same QTE. Like this one's square. But I like to react to it just to be 100% safe, because you never know. Also, these ninjas are stupid fast. Now, we have a full inventory, and with a full inventory, we can't use the gun. So, we throw that bat somewhere so that we can actually use the gun. Now, be careful with the vertical aiming. It's actually, like, inverted. Now, pick up the bat, because you definitely need it. Just move in some jank. I kind of saw that coming. All right. There's a very particular reason I started this fight with the weaker knuckles, because we actually have to utilize a move called spin, and that was a miss. Was about to kick it. god. That wasn't ideal. Oh wait, shouldn't be focusing on that one. Yeah, that one should be dead. No! Triggered the long QTE. Probably should have spun one more time. Here we go. Not perfect. Still saving time. But, eh. I don't think I've ever skipped the QTE in that fight yet. For some reason, even if you walk north, this cutscene will still try to get you. Now, one very important thing you have to do in this chapter is hold left, because there is a chance that the fight spawn there can still get you. And yes, there is a fight spawn there, and yes, I was bummed out to figure out that it could still spawn there. Almost a minute of time save. It's not that impressive, though. That fight could still go much better. Oh god, I almost got stuck on the light pole. Yeah, if we do that fight even more if we do that fight even better, we could avoid the QT entirely and go straight into Feel the Heat. It's more or less unofficial. I mean, if you were comparing it to console times, yes, because this is faster. But in my opinion, there should still be a leaderboard for emulator somewhere, because I think someday Sony will go back on their word and try to axe the PS3 store again. For Dead Souls 2. Yeah. Like, I'll push. When I have a good enough time, I'll push for it. And for the record, we're not doing the PS2 emulator, because that is much slower. I've tried it. It's probably even slower than PS3 disc version. And yes, there is a distinction between disc and digital, because they were pretty bad with optimizing that version of the game, I guess. Even though it's the same game, it just sucks, because it's like, in terms of load times, it's like 50% slower or something like that. Actually, no, it's not that. It can't really be measured with percentages. Let's put it this way. You know that beginning cutscene, you know, like the first like several cutscenes, where like it transitions between like the past and then present Kamurocho. Loading in present Kamurocho takes about 10 seconds. On disk, it takes 10 seconds to load in the present Kamurocho. Ah, fuck. Jump. Make sure it says jump. That was buffered. I didn't want to do that. Okay, we have to be very careful to not spin again with these knuckles, because it's our very last spin. Extra mashing just to be safe.
네.
Now, for this bit in particular, we have to take the lower sidewalk because there are more fight spawns than there normally would be, because it's story related. Jingwon Mafia is fully taking over the tower, you know the drill. And there's also that fight spawn too. Maji Maji. This bit is pretty Maji Maji. Now, what's going on right now is that we have the Scanda water active, and the Scanda water slows down time significantly for everyone else except for Kiryu, as long as you don't have any heat. Well, sorry, as long as you don't have a full heat bar. And the calming towel that we got all the way back in chapter 12, well, really, but the thing was in the locker key was in chapter 11. Yeah, that calming towel prevents us from gaining heat like at all. So eat. We can kind of abuse the slow time effect, and we want to use it on Kurahashi because he's a gun guy, and gun guys in this game walk much faster than the average anybody. So it's much easier. Like, the fight becomes much easier once you actually use it like that. There are ways to make the fight faster, but it involves not getting hit at all during that bit. And as you might have noticed in that fight, um, Kurahashi also has hyper armor when he starts shooting. So, yeah, kind of not recommended to not use a Scanda water. I mean, we pick up 2 Scanda waters. The other one's for the finale. You could technically get rid of that one, like in terms of like routing. You could route that one out and just do that finale fight normally. But I don't know how advisable it would be. I think you could go this way. Yeah, you can go this way. It's relatively safe, although he gets much closer to detecting you there. That wasn't a risk we had to take. I just felt like taking it. Now, I have to remember there is, if I'm going this way, that there is a fight spawn on the left side. Potential fight spawn, I mean. Yeah, that guy. Thanks for reminding me, game. I don't know why there's such a violent noise that coming out of that spot. I think that's supposed to be pachinko. Oh, right, I forgot you have to walk this. I always forget that in OG2 you have to walk here, but in K2 it starts the cutscene right away. It's a bit annoying. It's like one of the only things that the remakes didn't try padding time for is just... In fact, a lot of K2 is just like shortcut. The game does get significantly shorter because of all the shortcuts they took. All right, he's not there yet. He will. The guy that stopped me in chapter 5 will be there again, but not right now. He will be once we come out of purgatory after this bit. Now, this fight isn't supposed to be terribly difficult. What fight am I referring to? Like, the series of fights aren't supposed to be terribly difficult. However, in the Stardust fight, you'll have to watch out for the bigger guys that get hyper armor when they're at, like, low health or something. So one way to deal with them is to just use the heat action. Like, spam the Knuckles heat action until they're dead. Another way is just to try to avoid them. However, they like to do that, like, charge move. They like to do that charge move, where they, the shoulder tackle move, which is really annoying. It usually knocks Cutie down. It's, like, not very good to see at all. Cashwag. Wait, no, that's not Cashwag. That's Emoto. Ow. That was my jaw. It's a bit tense. That's Yuya. Oh wait, you don't have to taxi for him. I just felt like doing that because he's just really annoying. Yeah, you don't actually have to taxi for this bit. In fact, I'm sure it's actually... Oh, that's a fight spawn. Duly noted. The fight spawn is on the right, or on the left side. Now, I still have the calming towel on. This should be fine because it's actually problematic to have it, like... It's actually problematic to have it on, like, with smaller enemies. I forget if there are more fight spawns here because of the story relation, but it should be okay. Please put that down, sir. I wanted to kick him. Or not, I wanted to do that ground heat move, but he wouldn't budge. Or rather, the game refused to let it happen. Most of the time, you can only use a heat move as they're getting up. So the ground move would then be like an invalid action there. I would focus on the dude with the sword. I don't know. It shouldn't have mattered. It shouldn't have mattered. I should have just done it anyway. Guy's not there to bother me. Daigo, how rude of you. Holy shit, we have like no yen. Okay, we're going up here because there's a sub-story here. And this sub-story is pretty important. The reason it's important is that it actually advances the plot. See how we got the call right away? The Akimoto sub-story for some reason is tied to that, I guess. I don't think like you necessarily have to do that sub-story, like trigger it at all, but it does make things a lot faster.
What?
Oh my god, I forgot about that, dude. He's like smack dab in the middle of the road and it's really narrow. Also, yeah, that's Haruka's run animation. Beautiful. Kind of makes me wish they actually kept reusing it throughout the entire series as a joke, but they never did. Imagine Yakuza 5, but with Haruka doing that animation the entire time. I can't believe they took that away from us. Walking Sim version 3. This is the final time that Fight Spawn could potentially screw us over. That's the final one, I guess. This is also the final time a sub-story can get in the way. And it's that one. That lady is still there. Wow. I think that was exactly one spare taxi left. How did I... What time did I save? I'm suddenly very confused. So we're doing the scan the water thing, except we have to be careful when we like gain heat. Just makes dealing with this crowd a lot easier. You technically don't need it though. All right. Oh my god. He almost fucking killed me. These guys also have a chance of killing me. Do the thing. Sure. Uradusta. Alright. Now we get to the hard part. Setting up the final fight. Or like the final several fights. Oh, I almost blocked there. That would have been fatal. Like, for the run, I mean. There are more knives here. Oh! Holy shit. I have to remember that I think the white drinks are all heat. Bringing one knife to this fight. Oh, right. No! Oh my god. Well, that's the finale. That's the bad finale for you. Fuck. Ow. Where the fuck is the other guy? Jesus. Where the fuck are you aiming? Oh my god. Oh no, that's a full heal. Where the fuck are you aiming? Jesus fucking Christ, Kiryu. Really annoyed me now because that could have been a really good time save. Instead, we died at the very end of that fight. There were only like 2 or 3 guys left. There's no way I'm not losing time in.
桐生さんもうしまいだ。さあまだや。
This better work. Fuck this run. It looks like I only lost a minute, but I know we could have like destroyed our best. I feel like I could have destroyed our best if we just not died there. GG. It doesn't feel that way.
Oh my.
My lips are dry.
おかんと
I have to piss.
同じ匂いや。
Been holding it in.
おかんのこと